For the last 10 years, I've made a number of site-specific interventions in Guleli neighborhood in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. During that time, I've used a variety of media, including photography, video, audio, and text, to document and express the stories of people that I've met there. And I've been trying really to disrupt the stereotypical images of Ethiopia seen in the international community. More recently, I've engaged in public art installations and performances, and I'm going to describe 4 of these recent installations. In 2006, I designed a traveling outdoor installation that I titled Abul Thona Baraka. The name recalls the 3 cups of coffee served in the traditional Ethiopian coffee ceremony. My installation included 20 photographs made or found in the neighborhood. These were enlarged to weatherproof 8-foot by 10-foot banners and hung on detachable metal frames. When disassembled, the entire installation, including 100 smaller laminated photographs and letters written by children in the neighborhood, fit in the back of a pickup truck that I drove around Ethiopia, and I would install it on the streets for a week in each of the places that I visited. I held coffee ceremonies and served coffee to thousands of people who visited the installation. I also employed 2 community members, 1 child and 1 elderly person, to travel with me, and asked them to lead the conversations about the meaning of the photographs. Later in 2006, I held another kind of public installation. It was called the first annual AIDS Orphans Comedy Festival in Addis Ababa. I erected a stage out of overturned plywood boxes, and I invited participants to come up and tell jokes, which were broadcast to the community through a loudspeaker. The highlight of the 2-weekend festival was the laughing competition. In this competition, participants had to laugh continuously for 1 minute to qualify for the finals, and all finalists were invited to laugh for as long as they possibly could. The winner, Marta Ashinafi, laughed for 28 minutes. In 2007 and 2008, I made videos with children in the neighborhood. We made the first few videos with masks because the children thought the masks represented how they had been treated by society. To me, the masks both revealed and concealed their expressions of emotion. The children wrote the scripts, and I shot and edited the films. And then we displayed the videos at a small gallery on the side of the highway in Addis Ababa. Many buses and cars stopped by the side of the highway when they saw the projections, some of which were projected on the outside of the gallery and some were projected at a nearby tire repair shop. We also displayed the children's masks on the outside and the inside of the gallery, and later these children would go on to make films of their own without wearing masks. As I continue to use different mediums to construct a new image of Ethiopia, I've come to believe that my medium is neither photography nor video nor installation nor performance, although I do use all of these in my relational practice. In fact, I think I'm making what Joseph Beuys would call a social sculpture. In 1979, Beuys said that his own sculpture was about how we mold and shape the world. He said that everyone's an artist and that everything in his art is in a state of flux, and I feel the same way about my ongoing work in Ethiopia. Through 9 years of artistic and pedagogical collaborations with the members of Guleli neighborhood, and through conducting numerous public installations and exhibitions, I've both shaped the landscape of this small community and certainly been shaped by it. The line between my art and my life in Guleli has become very blurry. The result of this ongoing process is that I have sculpted a more complicated vision of Ethiopia than the world's typical vision of Ethiopia as a starving nation. The people of Guleli have made their mark on me, sometimes quite literally, and I on them, And I'm interested in showing these marks to audiences not only within Ethiopia, but also outside of Ethiopia, hoping that the people in Guleli can use me to tell you something.